start off by saying the lighting is going to be all off in this video because last night I went to bed at 9 o'clock at night and I have not done that in, oh my god, I couldn't even tell you how long, like years, because I work super late and I got up at 6 a.m. so I'm actually filming this at like 10 o'clock in the afternoon. So the lighting's off, I'm really sorry, the sun's not really up yet. I mean, it's kind of up, but it's not like hitting my house like it normally does when I film, because normally I film later on in the day, so I'm really sorry if the lighting's off and it kind of bugs you guys, but I did want to sit down and actually get stuff done today. I'm trying to do a lot, so sorry if the lighting's all fucked up, but getting on into the video, today's video is going to be series I need to finish. Now, some of these aren't complete series because the third book or the last book isn't out yet. There's one of them on that list, so please excuse me, but I needed to include it because it is a series that I do really want to finish, and I'm hoping to finish the second one so that I can read the third one when that does come out. Let's go ahead and just get into the video because I don't think it's going to be a long video necessarily, but I am filming like 7 other things today, so let's go ahead and just get started. So I thought I would first start off with the book that I need to read the second one for so that I can finish it so I can read the third one, the one that hasn't come out yet, and that would be the Illuminae Files. I fucking loved the first book of this. So far it is my favorite read of 2017, but I haven't picked up Gemina yet, and I don't know why. I mean, I kind of know why because people said that the main character, the female main character in this book, was super annoying, and I'm so over super annoying people in books, but I do still want to read this because I really want to read Obsidio, I think is what it's called, Obsidian, I don't know, but I have that one pre-ordered, so I need to read Gemina so that I can read that when it comes out. I have absolutely fallen in love with Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I own another series by Jay and I liked it, but not as much as I love Gemina, or not Gemina, but as much as I love Illuminae. This series is just completely taken over 2017 for me. Now this will make Book Roast happy as well as making my husband very happy. I've actually been listening to the audiobook of this. I've read the first book of this series before. I think I'm like halfway through the second one, but I haven't finished it because I honestly didn't like it, and I don't know why. I don't know if I was like in a slump or whatever. It's not as good as everyone, well, as my husband says it is. It's his most favorite series of all time, but I am enjoying it a lot more in audiobook form, and I don't normally like audiobooks, so I think that might be what I do if I'm not enjoying a book, but that is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I realize now reading this that he has such a writing style. Oh my god, his writing style is fucking amazing. Like, I have never laughed at a book before, like actually laughed out loud at a book before that I had this. Like, I was laying in bed, my husband was asleep, I was listening to it on audiobook, and I woke him up from laughing. That's how much, I don't know why, but some of the things in this book are just so funny, and he writes so descriptively and so beautifully, and that is one of the reasons why I adore Stephen King, is because he writes with such, I don't know, like with such description. And if you read On Writing by him, he does talk about, like, you don't just say, oh, there's a bird in a cage, you describe the cage, you describe the bird, you describe the feelings, you know, you really get your reader into it. And I've never read an author other than him that has ever done that before until I reread or I'm listening to this. And every time I put down the audiobook, I'm like, all right, I need more. Like, I can't stop listening to it. So I'm absolutely loving this and I need to finish it. Like I said, I've read the first and half of the second one, but I am rereading it because I feel like I've lost a lot because I wasn't as into it as I was before. But I'm very excited to finish this and just see where, you know, what happens. And I know Patrick's kind of on a break, needs to come out with the third one. The Silent Regard of Slow Things, I think is what it's called. The Slow Regard of Silent Things was kind of like a cop-out. I guess my husband was saying people are really upset that he hasn't come out with the last one yet, but I'm still really enjoying this and I just really want to finish it. Now the next series I have here I need to finish just because I am invested in some of the characters of this series, but overall I'm not liking it, and I really just want to finish it so I know what happens to the characters that I care about, but other than that, I really honestly don't give a fuck. I am on the third book right now. I haven't picked it up. I've read the first and the second one, and that would be the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. I am not liking the main character in this book. I fucking hate Mare Barrow. I really do. I love Cal. Cal is a character that I'm here for, although everyone says that the further along you keep reading, you really start to fall in love with Maven again, and I have no fucking idea how that's a thing after reading this book. I don't understand it at all, but I am excited to see where it goes and what happens, so I am going to continue reading this just to see what happens to the characters, like I said, that I actually care about. But overall, I do not like the series, and I don't know why I want to keep reading it, but I am invested. I did read the first one with my best friend, so it's partially nostalgic for me, so I'm going to keep reading it, and I need to finish it so I can finally fucking say that I'm done with this series. Now the next series I'm actually currently in the middle of reading, but I need to finish it because I read the first book forever ago, like years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago I read the first book and I really liked it, and I don't know why I didn't finish it. I think I got the first one on like my Kindle, and if you know me, I don't like my Kindle, I don't like using my Kindle, so I never picked up the next ones because the first one was, I think, free when I got it. But I am currently reading Scarlet from this series. It is the Lunar Chronicles. I have read Cinder and almost done with Scarlet, but I need to finish this because I'm loving it so much more than I thought I was going to. Even when I picked up the original book, I really, really enjoyed it, and I don't know why I didn't keep reading it, but I am really excited to finish this series because I really, really love retellings. I like incredibly vague retellings as well, and that's sort of what this is. The characters kind of mirror classic Disney characters that you're used to, but other than that, it's completely different, and I really, really, really love that. Don't knock my tripod over. No, get out of here. Shoo, shoo, shoo. My cat's trying to knock my tripod over, but anyway, if my camera shakes, it's my cat. But I really, really enjoy this series. I'm really, really loving it right now. I absolutely, absolutely love Cinder. She is my favorite character so far. I'm just recently been introduced to Wolf. He's only been in like a couple chapters, but I really, really like Wolf as well. I don't know if he's gonna stay in this series or not. I don't know, because there's like 10 fucking books in this series, but I'm really excited to finish this series as well. The next series that I need to finish is a little bit different because it's not your traditional, I don't know how you say it, like traditional novel, traditional book. It is Rat Queens. I fucking loved this comic book when I read it, and I'm so glad that G from Book Roast was talking about it because that's where I first saw it, and I picked it up and I've been in love ever since. I don't know why I have not picked up the rest of these. I have no idea. I have bought tons of comic books since I've read this, and for some reason did not pick up any more of these, and I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend is go and get the second and third one of this. I don't know if they're all out or not yet. I have no idea. Maybe that's why I haven't been seeing them, why I haven't picked them up, but I'm pretty sure they are, so I need to get on it because I fucking love this story. And last but certainly not least on my list, if you guys have been around at all on this channel, you will know that I absolutely love Miss Peregrine's. I have, however, not read Tales of the Peculiar, and I don't know why because I hauled this a very long time ago. And it's also fucking beautiful, so I have no idea why I haven't read it. I think I've been kind of afraid because the third book was really kind of a miss for me, as much as I love the series overall as a whole. I just am nervous about reading this one because I feel like I'm afraid it's just going to be fluff because it is kind of like an add-on to the story from what I've heard. It's like another problem that I'm having is I'm afraid to read it and really miss the world that I was in before, like the people that I knew, and I'm afraid that this will be kind of like for me because it doesn't have the characters that I already know and love, but I still really need to read it just to have read the series as a whole, so I'm going to try to pick this up next month, but we'll see. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, some of these I need to finish for different reasons, but overall I do still just need to finish them. If you have read any of these or you've finished any of these, let me know if they're worth continuing, especially Red Queen. I don't know if I want to continue reading that series or not, if I should just DNF it. I might even donate the books after I finish them just because I really didn't enjoy them. But let me know if it does get better, if it is worth continuing, if any of these series you think I should just DNF and be done with, or if you read them and you absolutely love them. But let me know. But I hope you guys are having a good week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!